Hello friends, it's your girl Flourish on the show today, and I welcome you all to Flourishing Production. So in case it's your first time of tuning in, I say a big welcome to you. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always being in my channel. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for being here, I appreciate you all. And in case you've not subscribed to this channel yet, what are you waiting for? Please press the subscription button right now and subscribe. It's once in a lifetime we do this. And in today's episode, we will be teaching you on how to make transparent bar soap. Do you hear me? Transparent bar soap for your bathing, etc. This is what we want to learn right now, right here. So in case you're not with your Bible and pen yet, go and get it fast. Get your book, get your pen, and start jotting all the items down. So without wasting much of our time, we're going into the items needed for this very production right now. So I have here on my table coconut oil and glycerin. This is glycerin. Look at it. Very plain, no color. This is called glycerin. And this glycerin, this is 250 ml. 250 ml of glycerin. Then we have our coconut oil here. This coconut oil is 200 ml. 200 ml of coconut oil is what we'll be using for this very production. Then we have our IPA here. IPA, isopropyl alcohol, is what we're having here, and it's 50 cl. 50 cl of IPA is what we'll be using for the production of transparent bath soap. Bath soap for your bathing, for your hand washing is very good. Then the next chemical on our list would be our stearic acid. This is called stearic acid. So in case you don't know what it looks like, this is it. Stearic acid, okay? And we're having 50 grams. 50 grams of stearic acid is what we'll be using for this production. The next item on our list is our caustic soda. Our caustic soda will be using 40 grams. 40 grams of caustic soda. When I call gram, we use this digital scale for measurement. When you're using digital scale for measurement, you get grams from there. Okay? We get the grams from digital scale. So this is 40 grams of caustic soda. Our stearic acid is 50 grams of stearic acid. Please let the measurements be accurate, so that you won't miss out of this production at all. Let your measurements be accurate. So we have our perfume right here. Then we have water. The water we'll be using will be 100 ml of water. 100 ml of water. So let the practical begin. No time to check time. So have you gotten your pen, your Bible, your book? Start jotting down right now. So we'll be needing our mixing bowl and a pot with a gas or stove. Anyone you want to use will be heating some chemical up, okay? So first and foremost, we'll be turning our glycerin into the mixing bowl. I want it to be transparent here before turning it into my pot. I don't want to hide any chemical from you. So we'll be turning it all through. Turn it completely. This is our what? Our 250 ml of glycerin. 250 ml of glycerin, okay? Then the next chemical, the next items, these are items we'll be adding is coconut oil. And the coconut oil we are adding is how many grams? How many ml? 200 ml. 250 ml of glycerin with 200 ml of coconut oil is what we'll be adding together right now. So add them together completely. Yes, that is that. Then the next item we'll be adding into this very production here is our stearic acid. Our stearic acid is what we'll be adding. But before adding your stearic acid, you need a pot. a very clean pot. I don't want pepper inside or oil inside. Wash it thoroughly. Wash your pot thoroughly before proceeding on this, before making this production. Then we add them into the pots. We are adding our 250 ml of glycerin with our 200 ml of coconut oil into a clean plain pot. A clean pot. Hello, are you there? A clean pot. Then the next item we'll be adding into the pot right now will be our stearic acid. Stearic acid, our 50 grams of stearic acid is what we'll be adding into the production. So, add just 50 grams of stearic acid directly. So, if this is done with, what are we doing next? We are heating it up. We want to melt the stearic acid into the oils, into the glycerin and the coconut oil. So we'll be lighting our gas right now and melting it. I say melt. I didn't say go and bleach. Melt the chemicals. Hello? Melt the chemicals together. That is what you will be doing right now. Yeah, let's go about doing it. After we've melted our stearic acid, this is how it looks like inside the pot. I've melted both the glycerin, the coconut oil, together with the stearic acid. They are here, well melted. Are you seeing it looking so plain like oil? The stearic acid has melted properly well into the oils, into the coconut oil and so the next item will be diluting in water before turning it here will be our caustic. Our 40 grams of caustic soda is what we'll be diluting right here before. So I told you we're using 100 ml of water. Clean water. Please make sure your water is very clean. Very neat water. If possible, use Eva water. If possible, pure clean water. So we are diluting our caustic into the 100 ml of water. Make sure it's well diluted before you turn it into the mixture. So after we have diluted it, we turn it into the mixture and stir. Just continue stirring it. Stir it properly. Stir it properly well. Don't give up. Stirring is one of the work of this production. Keep stirring it properly well. Make sure you're not tired of stirring. Stir it. Yes, once the whole stuff has congealed, turned to starch like this, we add 40 ml of our IPA into the production. 40 ml of our IPA is what we'll be adding. Don't add the full 50, remain 10 ml. Then we take it back to the fire. I didn't add the whole 50 ml, okay? I only had about 35 ml or so. 35 ml, sorry. 35 ml is what we'll be adding. Then we put it back to the fire too. Hello friends, I'm done with the production already. After we had the IPA, we put it on fire to melt. But my soap have issue. You know the reason? Because my pot is a dirty pot. Please, if you're producing yours, don't use any pot you're using to cook. Use any one you're using to do boiling of water or stuff like that. Use a very new neat pot. That pot's really give me issue. Look at my concentrated soap becoming black and stuff like that. The pot has to bleach into the production, and which doesn't all go well. So when producing yours, follow the same method, the same chemical, but please, one thing you should not follow here is use clean pots. Don't use any pots you've been using to cook before. I washed it thoroughly well. I did all I could, but surprisingly, when I poured the IPA and the rest, the dirtiness of the pots started coming up. So once you're done with it, put it in your mold. I will be using this. So I pour it in here to cool. Then you cut your soap. That is it. Thanks. Yes, so after producing the soap, welcome back. After we must have produced our soap, my soap did not all go well. You know why? My pot bleached into the production, which gives it all this dark color. You can see dirt at the corner. The color, everything bleached into the production. This soap ought to be very transparent. Even when you put a paper at it down, you can read through the soap. That is transparent soap. But then I can still use it to do my washing. It's still tablet, very strong, okay, but it's no longer transparent as it ought to be. So please, when producing yours, use all the old chemical, the old procedures, but please make good sure that you use a very, very clean pot. If possible, the pot you've not used before. Use it for that transparent liquid soap and you will love. Yeah. This is my soap and I love it. I'll leave it to dry some more to give me my desired look. This is it. For those of you who don't have molds like me, you don't have molds yet, you can still use your plate first until you have mold. I've ordered it several times, but it hasn't been delivered till now. I don't know why. So go for your little mold, and that is that. My soap is ready.